Good evening, friends. Welcome to Karnataka ENT Hospital Innovative Masterclass Programs, that is Presence and Present 2020, Class 11. Today, we are going to deal with one of the most important topic, that is harnessing video editing skill. This is very important for all ENT surgeons because many of us will be presenting mainly about our surgical experiences, surgical videos, things like that in courses and conference. Hence, we should know how to edit our videos. Okay. I hope you all have some recording facility, how to record a video. I hope you all know that you will have microscopes with video capture card through which you record it either on a laptop or on your hard disk or a pen drive which you copy to your laptop. Okay, I hope you all know that. If not, let me know. I will tell. Probably will cover that also during our next classes. Okay, next one class we can do that about that also. I'm going to tell you how to capture video from different sources. Okay, today we will learn about how to edit a video. Okay, for that there are many softwares are there, but I'm going to teach you what I am going to use. Okay, on a Mac computer. Then my son Amog, who is an architecture student, he is going to teach you a Windows software. Then my friend Dr. Jaiprakash Reddy, he is going to teach you as a free software which is using effectively to do the same thing. For me, I love softwares. Okay, a lot of these softwares I try to get them original software so that I don't have any glitches in between. And I use expensive softwares because that is my hobby. I don't have any other habits. So I spend my money for these things. Okay. So what we will do is, okay, I will escape from this PowerPoint presentation. Okay, I will show. Uh, okay, I will show one common software which I use it. Okay, so that is we will open that software. That is called a Final Cut Pro on a Mac computer. Okay, it's a very higher end software. I will just show you a simple things. What a software includes usually. Okay, yeah. Now I'm going to share my screen. That software has opened. Final Cut Pro. Yeah. So the Final Cut Pro has opened. I'll show you the components of Final Cut Pro, what all it includes. Okay. So here it is very simple screen, nothing much is there. Okay. So here we have on the top menus, to edit the video, add special effects and all that. And here we have different components, the menu items with different items we can use. Then we have a screen which will show us when whatever we edit, it will appear here. Okay. So that is seen here. Then there is something called timeline here. Okay, this is called timeline. Okay, this is where we add the video, and this is where we edit our video. Okay, I will show an example. Okay, how do we do that? Here there are three components here on the top. That is, one is first video. You can see there is a video sign here, and second is to add audio, music and photographs here. Okay, photographs, music and audio. Okay, different sound effects, whatever you want, you can choose. Most of the softwares will provide some free sound effects like that. This software also is giving me a lot of free sound effects. Then we have another option called text option, where we can add titles and things like that. Okay, so now what I will do is I will import a video into this. So I will go to first option, that is video. Then we usually start these as a project. Okay, always we saw video editing as a project, because when we prepare a video, there will be a lot of things we are going to add. We are going to add sound, we are going to add a text. Okay, we are going to add music and narration, some pictures. We can add still pictures also in between. Okay, so that is how we are going to edit the video. So all that this video includes that into a project. Okay, that's why we create a project first. Here when we click the file, okay, click the file, we go to new. You can see there is a project, there is an event, there is a library. We can create a new. So we are going to create a new project. So I've already created a project called Ninja here. Okay, Ninja is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a file into this video file. Okay, so here, see, if you see first, there is a sign, a arrow directed downwards. Either we can click here, as you can see here. So a import window appears. Okay, a import either import window appears. So this software cannot be used in Windows, but I'm just going to show you because all softwares are almost similar. Okay, yeah. Uh, so there is a import video. You can go to the place on your file menu and import video. For example, I have kept a video on my desktop. Okay, so I will go to the desktop here. My desktop is here. So I will open the desktop folder under this. So I will go to canal wall down mastectomy. When I open, see here, there is a still picture microscope, and there is also a video here. Okay, a video. I can, once I choose this video, the video appears here. Okay, I can see the video. This is the video which I'm going to import. I can see here, and I can click here import selected. So automatically it will appear in my this thing. This is a paid software. One time we pay on a Mac. I think I paid something like 6,000 rupees. I think I paid 6 or 7,000 rupees approximately. Okay, yeah. So I go to import selected here. Okay, I click, with the moment I click import selected, it will come. Okay, yeah, see now, the moment I clicked import selected, under this project, this video is appearing here. Okay, video is appearing here. If I click the video, that video will be seen here. Okay, I can play the video before importing onto my timeline itself. Okay, this is the timeline. Huh? So now see, you can see that video is already playing. So I'm going to stop that. Then I'm going to choose this video. So when I want to choose, my cursor is changing, from arrow to, you can see this thing, my hand, this thing. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, this software is called Final Cut Pro. Okay, this software is Final Cut Pro. Okay, so I'm going to pull that onto my, yeah, you can see automatically when I pull it onto my stage here. You can also stage a timeline, whatever you want, you can call it. So when I pull it, it will open a options, what kind of video you want it to be, or it is. Okay, so it will show different options. So what we do is we usually go for a default option. Okay, so I will say okay for this. Okay, I will say okay, it is a scum here. So we can play, this is called cursor, or you know uh, wherever you take it, that it will show the video. Okay, you can play it. When you play it, you can see this is moving. Okay, and when it moves, you can see the video running also. What I do is, only 50% of the video is in size, so I will make it 100%. Okay, so then full screen video is seen. If we want to see, here there is a sign called see it on a large this thing. See, we can also see on a larger full frame section also we can see. Okay, so I'm going to stop this. So what are the common actions we do in the video? That is, usually we want, when we edit a video, we want to take out what we don't want in the video. So to do that, what we have to do, we have to cut. Okay, and we have to cut probably, if you want to remove a clip, you want to cut it at two places. Okay, and you delete that clip. Okay, so that's what I will show you one. Okay, so I want to cut starting from, when you, what you should do is, if you want to cut, you should play the video and note the timings here in the timeline. On the top of the timeline, there is a timing here, if you can see here. Okay, that is per 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay, like that. So you can place your cursor here. Okay, at the timeline. Okay, then in this thing, in this, the cut is known as blade. Okay, that is blade. You put a blade onto that tape. Okay, so you cut with the blade. So that is what we can do. Okay, so I will just click the blade option. So the blade sign, you can see here, blade sign appeared. So wherever you take the blade, there is a red line appearing. That is exact place where you want to cut it. Okay, so I want to keep it over the cursor here. I cut it here. I cut it. Okay, now what has happened? Now I will go back to select. Okay, so this is a different clip. Now this is a different clip. Okay, so now this entire video is divided into two parts. Okay, this is a different click. If I delete this, this will go off. Okay, I will press Ctrl Z to bring it back. Okay, so this way, this disappeared now. Okay, now what I can do is, suppose if I want to I've played the video and I've seen what I want to remove. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to place where I want to remove. So I will again use the blade. Okay, again I will use the blade and I will cut it. Okay, now what happened? Let's see. Now you can see here. Now this is sorry, I don't want it to cut there. I want it to select. Okay. See, now I've selected. See, these are not selected. Now only this portion is selected, unwanted portion. So if I click, this is gone. So now the remaining portion of the video is along with this. Okay. Like this, you select all the, write down the timings of all the unwanted parts, you blade it or cut it and you remove it. Okay. Then it, comes, what you wanted final, this thing comes. And once you do that, you want to make it appear smooth. Okay, when see what happens is, when you play it, it jumps from one end this thing to other thing. Suddenly it jumps. In this we can't see because only drilling is there, but if there are different scenes, it jumps. Okay, and people can make out it is jumping. So you want to make it to smooth the transition. Okay, so for that there is a options called transition option. So there are many transition options are there. So you can, you can choose, like it will show how it will change, the video will change, without making out or without making it quite obvious. Okay, it will give a kind of special effect. There are many transition options are there. In this you can use different transition options. Okay, blurs. Okay, this is how it will blur, you can see. Okay, and in the, like this, many transition options are there. Okay, so I'm going to use this cross dissolve. What we have to do to bring in the transition, just click this and pull this here to where you want to add it. See, now automatically it is added in between. Okay, so when you play, there will be a smooth transition between two clips. Okay, yeah, smooth transition will be there between two clips. Okay, that is how we add the transition. Okay, you've done the transition. Now you want to add the music, how some sound you want to add. How do you want it to add? So you go to the second option here. Okay, there are many music here. You can, this computer, you can bring music from your iTunes. There will be a library called iTunes, or a sound effects from the computer itself. Okay, and garage band means this is, you create your own music. So this is music, iTunes music. There are many songs are here. Okay, so you can pull down these songs. Okay, or you can pull down the sound effects of this computer itself. Okay, I mean, default to this thing. So there is something called concrete jungle, some music is there. I can play and see. uh, I don't know you are able to hear this. I think I will have to reshare and make it to play. Okay, share the computer sound. Okay, I've made. So I am going to use forest evening, some music if you want to know. So you can hear that, like, forest sound in the forest in the evening. Want to add it, then I'm going to stop it. You just have to pull it, the music here. See, that music will be added to another timeline here. Okay, another timeline here, where you can see this music. When you play it along with, automatically the music plays. Okay, and this music you can adjust the volume. You can see here there is one volume control is there. You can adjust the volume, and you can do lot of special effects. You will learn with as you do yourself and see. You should study all the different function. If you should do it and see how it works. Okay, that is the thing. Then suppose if you want to add a picture in between, again you go to photos. Okay, you can add a picture here. It is trying to load. So what I will do is, I will go and grab it myself, the picture. Again I go to the video option only, because that is taking time. Let's see, it's maybe we search it. Okay, microscope, let me see. So it is not there. Okay, so I will have to import that picture here in order to add it. Okay, so I will go again to the desktop where I kept the picture. There is a microscope there. So microscope picture, so this is the picture I want to add. So I go to import selected. Now this picture is there. Okay, so I go to if I go to photos, it's not seen. Okay, we will add from the video only. So this is the picture I would like to add. Okay, so what I have to do, I just have to pull the picture here. I'm going to put it in the beginning of the timeline. So now you see, now there is a picture starting. So when you play, first a picture plays. So after that, the title comes. Okay, so music is also playing now. So that is how we can add still picture also. Okay, if you want to give some special effects between picture and this thing, a transition, you can go back, and here the transition is there. So some transition you can use. I will use a blur, okay, between the picture and this thing. Okay, it says there is not enough extra media beyond clip edges to create, but anyway, create transition anyway. I've added. Okay. Uh, yeah, now I will play. See how, yeah, we will see on a big screen. How it will be blurred. We'll see it on a big screen. Yeah. So that is how. Yeah, this is actually very simple. It appears in the beginning is difficult, but very simple. Okay. So these are all things required. There is one more thing is there. That is, if you want to add a title to this. Okay. So title to this, again, you go to the title option here. There is the beginning title, and also you can add a text. A text also. So the many options will be there. Different types of designs will be there. So you can use one of them. Okay, so you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this option in the beginning. So when you try to do that, you pull the title, it will come before the picture, the title is here. Now what you can do is you can go and edit this. Okay, I'm going to edit this. So if I want edit text, edit, the screen automatically appears here. Okay, I'm going to choose that. Okay, I'm going to put my name there. Okay, so my name is there. So when I play it, so automatically title is there. Okay, you want to put a this thing, you want to put a labeling annotation above the this thing, video separately. Like I put a watermark urlvarsity.com. If you want to put something, you can do that also. For that, there is, lower thirds or some other titles will be there that you can put it over the this thing video. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one of them. So I'm going to pull this with two colors is there, but red color will not be seen against red background. So I will pull this. I'm going to put it here. Okay. It will sit on another timeline. See, it is sitting in another timeline above. So name and descriptions are here. So I'm going to pull this up so that seen separately. So description, I want to delete that description. Okay. So I don't want it. So I will delete that description. Only name. I will put my name there. So I'm going to edit and put my name there. Yeah. So I have put my name there. Now you see, yeah, my name appears on the top, and also it cards out. I will expand that. So my name also appears there. Okay. Okay, this is all required for you to do this thing. Okay, this is on a Final Cut Pro. Then what I will do is I'll ask my son Amok to show another software which is on a Windows. Okay, this is called uh, this thing, what is that? Adobe Premiere. Okay, that is another good software. So Amok, you can share your screen now. Amok, okay, I think,
Sharing.
yeah, I think I have muted you. Let me unmute you now. Yeah, you're not muted. Okay, share your screen now.
Hello. Is the screen
Okay.
visible?
Yeah, we can see that. Okay. This looks little complicated for me. Anyway, you can show the components here. Okay. What are the different components you can show?
So the main components are, this is the window which opens whenever we open a normal project in Premiere Pro.
Okay.
It generally follows the same outline as Final Cut, like all of them have the same kind of this thing. This is the program screen where your video will be available. Means the video you're editing will be seen. This is the timeline or the sequence where you're going to place your videos. according to your suit needs. This is the list which shows what you are going to import, and this is like browser, like whatever in this project you can browse it here. This is the effect tab where you can get all the effects which you want to import into your video to make it look more good. So let us import some media to start. I'll show you a small project right now. Yes, once you import all your import the videos, it will be available here in the list, media browser list. To start editing your video, you just have to select the clip which you want to begin with and place it here into the sequence. Yeah, once you place it here, you'll be able to see.
So this like teams the same timeline in Final Cut Pro. Okay.
Yeah. So you keep on adding clips.
Hmm.
Wait, that's a repeat.
So how to add clips? Show that.
Yeah, just take the clip and drag it into the timeline palette.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, this is how you place your clips.
Okay.
To remove you can either keep the background music or you can remove it. The process is, since when we import a video, it's linked with the audio. To
Okay.
remove the audio, we have to unlink it from the video, or else both the audio and the video gets deleted. So when
Okay.
we unlink, we can delete it.
So there is an option to delete the video in this.
Audio in this,
Okay.
yes.
Very good. Very good. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you feel that your clip is like too long, you can trim it, cut it.
Okay.
There are two options for in this. You can either trim the video like this, like pulling the video,
Control. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
or you can use the cut option or the blade option, just like a razor tool. It's called razor tool here.
Hmm.
So go to the place where you want to cut the video
Hmm.
and place it here. It cuts. And then you can delete it, or yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So this, when we make a normal video, just by placing one video of the other video doesn't, like, it doesn't look, it looks more mechanical. To make it look more organic, like make it look more lively, we have to add video transition and other effects to make
Okay.
it look more lively. So in Adobe Premiere Pro, there are inbuilt transitions you can also download from the internet. As of now, we'll use the inbuilt video transitions for this. To add a transition, just take the transition which you want to use and pull it down to the video and place it where you want, in between. So as to, it's like placing in between the two videos. It's like a bridging gap. The transition acts like a bridge from one video to the other video. If you observe, we feel it looks much better than the previous one.
Okay.
Or you can add this effect also, tip to black.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. You can show how to add music and video, sorry, music titles
Yeah. To add music, we can follow this method. Just
Mhm.
go here. Wait, just file and import.
Okay.
File, import, and go to music where your studio music.
Mhm. So those are music files. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. It imports into this browser list.
Okay.
And it's just like importing a video. It's just
Mhm.
take it and drag it into the
Okay.
playlist.
Mhm. We can't hear it the music. So what you should do is go to share again. In that you should choose share computer music.
Okay. See computers.
Hmm. Go to new share.
Now,
Yeah. You can hear now.
and
Okay.
that's how you add
Okay.
music
And how we
into.
can add the starting titles and some text over it.
So yeah, it's we have to go to graphics
Mm-hmm.
and just yeah. So it will be we'll have to edit the graphics now.
Okay.
So in this part
Hmm.
where the editing part is, this is the effects tab.
Okay.
In this, you'll get all the transitions, graphics, whatever extra effects you want to add into your video.
Okay.
Next, into video frame. Yeah. So yeah, this is where you can edit the graphics which you're
Yeah,
putting in your
I see
video.
we can change the font, size of the font, everything.
Font,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. What?
Size of the font, and you'll have to increase the font in this because it is not seen. It is very
Yeah, not
small.
seen.
Okay, it is now it is seen.
Since the video was taken on a photo, it's cropped into a photo size, so that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, yeah,
This is a mobile photo, mobile video. That's
mobile,
why it's seen in the small frame. Yeah.
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 There are also other effects which like glowing effect
Hmm.
or and mosaic effect to it.
Okay. No play. No play and show.
Just
Hmm.
yeah,
You can play now.
you can edit this. Like for example,
Hmm.
I've created a transition here
Okay.
like this, dip to black, which the screen becomes black for a second, and
Mhm.
the next frame comes. So that it can we can use it as a screen to show that what is coming up next like that.
Yeah.
since
Okay.
since this is a mobile video, we can't do much about it, but in proper videos in that we can do better editing.
Okay. Okay.
The theory is just basically the same. You just
Yeah.
place
Basically
it
same.
over
Okay.
the same.
Yeah. Now show the export options. How we can save this file in different formats.
Before I export, I'll just trim the audio also, because if we don't trim it properly, the whole video tends to get exported
Hmm. And
with the
complete audio will also
audio.
come. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it will just increase this. It will be a waste of space.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll trim the.
So you're going to blade the audio. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll just try this
Okay.
thing.
So you have
So
made video
yeah,
and audio same size.
same size. Yeah.
Okay.
So now once we to export it,
Hmm.
just file
Hmm.
and export. Export media. Media is
Okay.
like whatever you have done till now will be exported.
Okay.
Screen, is the screen visible?
Yeah, screen, export screen visible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is called this thing, media encoder. It's a built-in software of Adobe,
Okay.
which lets you export it in better qualities.
Okay. Mhm.
If you see here, export settings, the default format is called H.264,
Yeah.
which is like the recommended and also one of the best
Mhm.
at the moment. Or
Okay.
if you want, you can export it into
We
whatever
want to
format.
export it to MP4, MPEG 4. That is
H
the common used now, Anna.
common used, yes.
Hmm.
So this thing, since I prefer to export it in better qualities, I use H.24, but
Okay.
you can use whatever
But
you
what
feel.
is that file format it is saved as? H.2264.
It is saved as MP4 only.
MP4 only.
Yeah, but in
Okay.
a much better quality.
Okay. Hmm.
As you can see now, it's all blurry.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go
MPEG4,
to, yeah, we'll go to that only. Okay. Hmm.
H.24, and if you can see the difference now,
Yeah,
the clarity, it's
it's
much
better.
better.
Better. Hmm. So export it. Let's see.
Yeah, when we press on Q,
Hmm.
exporting data.
Mhm.
This is the Adobe Media Encoder set
Mhm.
loading screen.
Acha, see, we can't give direct export in this.
Now, since mine is directly linked to Media Encoder, so
Hmm.
we have to follow this
Oh, this is
process.
okay. This is a complicated process. Hmm.
But you'll get better quality end
Okay.
product in this,
Okay.
like really clarity ones.
But it's
So
taking a
this,
lot of time to open the file. Hmm. The
yeah,
media encoder window, no?
yeah, it's done. It's here.
Mm-hmm. You have to reshare that.
Yeah, reshare.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the media encoder file.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm gonna save it into this folder. This is Dream. So this is when you press play. These are previous projects which I was working on. So
Okay.
this is this
Hmm.
shows that it's encoding or exporting.
Okay. So in what format it is encoding now? I mean exporting? MP4.
MP4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show the end product.
Hmm.
Just a minute.
Okay.
So this is the
Final this
output.
thing. Okay, you can
Yeah.
play. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Hmm.
So we can do
Okay.
lots of stuff in this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Amok, for showing that this thing. Okay. What I'm going to do is now I will call Dr. Jai Prakash to share his this thing. Okay, Jai Prakash, I'll have to make Jai Prakash as co-host. Okay, okay. I'm going to withdraw your co-hosting, Amo.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, Jai Prakash.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You can show your this thing software you are using.
yeah. See,
Hmm.
no,
Share the screen.
no. See, what I will do is that
Hmm.
I will show in two parts what can be done actually.
Hmm.
So first I will show a PowerPoint presentation about that,
Hmm.
and then I will show the real one later.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. See now how to go to my desktop actually.
What you should do is the new share is there, na? Share is there. See that green thing button, share, new share. If you are showing
Here.
PowerPoint, you choose PowerPoint. If you want
Okay,
to,
I'll first do
yeah.
that, then
Okay.
I'll go for the next. Okay, right.
Okay, okay.
Can you see my this one?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah. See, all of you, very good evening. And see, this what I am going to show today is that, see, I have tried many softwares. I use the Windows. I don't use Mac one. So this I found this software of very useful to me because you can download it freely. You need not pay. You can get the key, and it is easy to use this software. It is not very complicated. Number three, it has got all the formats that can be converted into it. You can edit, you can add photos, you can add music, you can add commentary, you can add so many things. So now what you should do is that first note down that the name of the software is Wondershare Video Editor, or it can also be called as Wondershare Filmora. You can see here Wondershare Filmora. So first step is you download the software from the internet. Okay. The moment you download, you click on the double click on this. So what you get is this you get. Okay. So then you choose the ratio aspect. So either 16:9 or 4:3. So we always select 16:9. So that is the first thing that you need to do. So next is the same. You have to import the files and then drag it onto this one like this. So now I'll be showing how it can be done directly on a software instead of showing you on the PowerPoint. So Prahlad, how to go to this one?
You want to go to video editing software?
I want to go to my desktop.
Desktop, no? So share screen, you share desktop.
Desktop, huh? Where, how to do that?
See, when you click share screen or new share, it will be seen. Different option will be seen, na?
Share screen. No, I am unable to.
No, see, when you click share screen, you will see multiple options: whiteboard, final, the different software.
Whiteboard I have seen.
After that, what
I have
is
seen
there?
the whiteboard.
Next, what is there?
Then whatever I have opened the PowerPoint, it is there.
Yeah, see, desktop also will be there. One of them will be desktop. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the desktop.
Backwards.
That is desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now once we go to the desktop, see what you see here is that you see the software here. Okay. You just click on this software. So now the software will open like this. Okay. This is the first window that you see. So there are two options here. So always select the full feature mode, and you can change it into 4:3, or you can make it into 16:9. So 16:9 has got advanced features. Okay. So go to full feature mode and then click on this. So then what you see is you see this dialog box like this. So now you see here we have, so this is a very simple software. So now if you want to import files, you can start clicking here, or you can click here. Okay. Or see what you do is you click on this, then you have to select the video that you are going to edit. So I am just going to select the video. Today's we have done a surgery. So this is Bhagya Lakshmi. I have selected videos. No. Yeah. See, so these are the options that I have to select. So I will select a file like this and I'll click open. So I am selecting this video from a pen drive that is connected to my laptop. Or you can also select a video from your computer. So now this is the file that I have selected. So now, see, let me, you check what you have actually selected by clicking on the play. See, now you can see this is a microlaryngeal surgery for a recurrent respiratory papillomatosis. You can start seeing the video. So this is, in this mode, you cannot edit your video. So to edit your video, what you should do, you should bring this video to
Now,
your timeline.
see, now you have to share that Wondershare Filmora screen.
You're not seeing that?
No. You have to again share. When every time you open a new software or news this thing, you have to reshare.
No, you're not seeing any.
No. We don't see. You have to reshare. New share.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
No. You go to share
New,
screen. Is there?
yeah, it is there. Yeah, it is there. New
Okay.
share is there.
Yeah.
New share.
Choose that video editing software, Filmora.
Now can you see?
Yeah. That's it. Very simple.
See, now this is the one what you exactly get. So first step, what you need to do is that you have to import the file. So to import the file, see, this is a very simple software, easy to understand and easy. There is not complicated at all. See now, see, this is called as timeline. This is called as a place where you see your video. Okay, then you can import the file by clicking on this. I click. So I am selecting the video from a pen drive here, or you can select a video from anywhere, whatever you want from your laptop, any file. So now I am selecting I can select all these videos at once, or I can select one at one time. See, the disadvantage of selecting all at once is that they automatically come. If you select one video, all the videos will come onto the timeline. So because of that reason, we select one video and open. So now it will get open into the software. Can you see this now?
Yeah, we can see.
Hello?
We can see.
Yeah.
We can see.
So now just see this. Before you go on to edit, you just have a look on your own video like this. So this is a MLS done for a multiple recurrent papillomatosis in a lady. This is the 5th time we are operating. You can see already this patient is intubated, and now this MLS tube is placed, and now you can see start seeing the tumor. So now what I'll do, I want to edit this. So what I'll do, this plus mark is there. I will press here, then it will come onto my timeline. Suppose if I have an audio already to my file, so this blue one will be my audio. So if I don't want any audio to this, what I'll do, I'll right click on this. So you can detach the audio, whatever is there here. So now the audio will get separated from your video. So now if we want to edit, now what I'll do, see all the softwares, as Dr. Prahlad told, there's one option that what you don't want, you have to delete. Okay, that's it. Then what is left is what you want. So now, so this video is for 4 minutes, it is there. This video is 4 minutes. So now I can make into 30 seconds, I can make into 1 minute, I can make into whatever mode I want. So now what I'll do is that if I want to edit, now what I'll do, I'll select this. See, once you click on the video, your file will get selected here. So now once you select the video for editing, what you need to do, if you press the space bar, then it will start moving. See, now it starts moving. So now what I don't want, see, I don't want all this cotton ball and all to see. So I know till cotton ball is still here. So then what I do, I'll put the scissors here. You can see, you can start seeing the video, what you don't want. So now this scissors is there, just press on that. So now the video has become into 2 parts. So whatever I don't want the first clipping which I selected, I made a cut here. So now I'll select the one which I don't want. Now I click on this. Okay, now the unwanted portion is selected. Now you can delete this portion here. So this is the delete function. See, if you click on this, that will get deleted. So now again, I will run the video and I see the tumor is there. And first, so this much is enough for me to show the tumor. So I'll select, and now again I'll start moving. So if you don't want to move, you can press the space bar. If you stop, you want to stop, you can press the space bar. So now this unnecessary things. So if you know, see, and you can move the, see, now till here I don't want. So now I'll click here. So this middle one I don't want. What I'll do, I'll select this and delete again. So now the next step is I'm taking a biopsy, so which I want to show. So now once I take a biopsy, there is, I'll click and again I'll run. And see, in between I'm preparing the field for surgery, and see now I'm sucking. See, now I'm taking the biopsy. Once I take the biopsy, I'll stop here, select and click, then so like this you can delete this part now. So now, so like this you can delete, and then see I'm taking the biopsy. So once I do that, for hemostasis I kept, so this I don't want now. Once the biopsy is over, so I have deleted. Out of 4 minutes video, so what I have shown the lesion, and I have shown how to take a biopsy. So next what I want is, I want to take the, get some more files. So next is I import like this, import media files. So I'll take the second one, open. So now the video will come onto my Dropbox. So this is called as Dropbox. So once I want, suppose if your cursor is here, now if I bring this video, it will come onto the first, which I don't want, because already I have got 2 clips here which are already edited. So I want my new video to come after my edited part. So now it will come here. See? So again, sometimes some video may contain audio, some software. So now you detach the audio and delete the audio. So now you start again moving. Okay, you select here, and again to stop bleeding, I kept a cotton ball here. So all these things I don't want. So you can minimize your recording at the source when you are recording itself, and you can tell your assistant not to. So you cut here, and now what I want, I have shown the lesion, I have taken the biopsy. Now what I want to show to the audience, now I want to show how I resect the tumor. See, now I start, I take a microdebrider, and the lesion started, we have started cutting the, removing the lesion. So which I want to show. So whatever I want up to here, you can cut, and whatever you don't want, so I don't want up to here, then I can delete here. So then once you get a, so now after editing all the video clips, so now what I'll do, I'll take the final one what I want to show the audience. So now see, the video will come onto the Dropbox here. Because these videos are very high definition videos, they contain they take a lot of space actually. So now if I press plus here, my video will come here, which I don't want. I want my video to come at the end here. So I'll press here. So now the video will come. Okay, now, so another feature of this software is that if you don't have an option of taking a photograph while you are operating from your video, so then what you can do, you can take a snapshot of the part what you are operating. See, now this is the part that you want to you want to have a photograph. So you can see this tumor is very well seen here. You want a snapshot of this. So what you can do, you have an option of, you can see a camera here. You just click here, so the snapshot will appear here. Okay. So if you are not photographed your surgery, if you don't have an option while doing so, you can also click here. You will get a snapshot here. There's the advantage of this. See, if you want to see again, you will get a photograph here. This photograph can be added wherever you want. You can use it in the PowerPoint, or you can see this will be located in the photograph. If you want to know where it is, you can right click, then it will go into the find target. You will know where it is. So then you can use it, this photograph to add it to the same project, or you can use it in your PowerPoint presentation. So now, see, this is the end of the surgery. So the bleeding is controlled, the packing, and you can see then fairly we have removed all the tumor. That you have seen how the, see now, see the tumor, how extensively the tumor was involving the larynx. Now you can see, so that is what you want to show the audience, that you have removed the tumor completely. So hemostasis is controlled. Then you can stop here, click, and all these things you can remove. So you don't want all these things. So some bleeding is there. So whatever you want to highlight, you can keep. Whatever you don't want, say all these things, bleeding control, is all boring to the audience. So now you remove this. So now this is what is left. We are left with just 3 minutes video. So the entire surgery took place for one hour. So that you made it into a 3 minutes. So you have to plan what exactly you want to show the audience first. That means to say that when you want to edit a video, you must know the entire content of the video. That means you must have been the operative surgeon. Then you will know what was done and what exactly you want to cut and how much you want to show. The others cannot know that how much you want to show. Suppose you are done the surgery and you are going to present the same thing, you are the best person to edit. As doctors, it is very difficult for us to spend a lot of time to learn the editing. In the earlier days where much softwares were not there. But today, very good softwares are available where you can learn the things very fast. Suppose about 18 years back when I started editing, that time we never had good softwares. I used to go and sit with a computer person who knows some editing. So he used to, for just editing this 3 minutes video, he used to take minimum 3 to 4 hours because he doesn't know where to cut, where to add. And I had a lot of problems. Then I started learning myself, and I felt that this software is the easiest one to do. So that's why I do all my software editing videos on this, because it is very quick, number one. Number two, some softwares will not accept many some formats into this. That means when you record a video, it will record in so many formats depending on the recording software or a recording device or a camera that you are using to capture the video at the time of surgery. So once the surgery is done, so that will be transferred into either a compact disc or a DVD or a hard disk or a pen drive. That pen drive you are going to bring onto your computer, and from that source you are importing your video into the software. So during that import time, so some softwares will not accept all the formats. So this the advantage of the software is that it will accept all the formats into the software. There's a number two advantage. So once you edit this video, so majority of the times we don't require to add any audio to our video, except when you want to upload into YouTube, or when you are presenting in a conference for a video presentation, you require to do you have to incorporate a audio into this. So how to incorporate audio into this is, number one, you have to record your own audio. So the best way to record your audio is you should have an audio grabber to the your computer. Then you require a mic. All that thing is cumbersome for us because we don't have much time and we don't want to spend unnecessarily on all these things. So the best way to add a voice to your video is that what you have to do is that all of us have got very good phones, so you can record your audio into your phone. I use an iPhone. iPhone gives excellent clarity to the voice, so you can record all your voice into the iPhone. Then even if you speak for 5 to 10 minutes, it takes only minimum 5 to 10 MB. So what you can do, that audio file, you can send it to your email. Then what you can do, you can open your email and download that audio software to your computer. Then that becomes easy for you to get the same file. You can import like this audio file, and you can attach here. So that's what you can do. That is about audio. I'm not going to show all those things, how to add audio, but I'm just telling you it can be done very easily from the same this one. So you can import the audio file and incorporate here. That's number 2. Number 3, you can add transitions like this. See, you can add this is a one sort of a transition. You can add, see, you can, whatever you want to add, what you can do, you have to bring it here and keep it in between. So now when you play here, so you will get a transition like that. So this is the transition. So then you can add text also. See, this is the way you can add a text. If you type and then bring it, it will come here. So once all your video, you are done everything, then the next is to give a output to this. So what is the most important aspect? So this, what you do, you just click export. So then this dialog will appear. It's a very, very easy thing. See, now you name your surgery that you have done. So now this is a recurrent respiratory papillomatosis. So I want to give patient's name, Bhagya Lakshmi, that I have done. So now where to save this? So the best way to save is that you show here, you save onto the desktop. You save on the just desktop. Your file will go and sit on the desktop. Next is at what resolution you want. So you go to settings. Then you want the best quality or better quality or good quality. So if you select the best quality, what will happen is that it will take more space. See, you take best. So in the last presentation, Amog had showed that what is the encoder that he has used was a H264. Use a very, very good resolution. It was very correct. So this is a default by it is there. You need not change. Then next is you can change the resolution. See, most of our presentations resolution 1280 by 720 is an ideal one. So you can select this. If you want more resolution, you can also select, but it takes more of your space. So this is enough. Then this is all you do. So you select your resolution, keep it in the best one, and then you can make this as a default one, or you can keep changing your thing. So then see, now the first when I selected, the total MB was 136. So I changed some things. Let's see how much MB it takes now. See, now the size of the file has increased because I have increased the quality of my video from better to the best. So now let us make it good and see. See, now it is 187 MB. Now let's see how much it becomes. It becomes 110 MB. So let us select the best quality one. I give OK. So now my file name is that I given, and I know where it is going to get saved, and I changed my resolution, and I know how much space it is going to take, and I know very well that how much time my video is I want. So suppose my presentation is for 4 minutes, so I made it into 3 minutes and 30 seconds only. My time down is okay, maintained. So now the next important and most important thing is at what format I want to make this video. So the best formats are, number 1 is a MPEG-4, number 2 is AVI. So because these two files can be incorporated in the PowerPoint, number 1. Number 2, both the files can be played with many of the softwares like WinDVD, or so many players are there. They can play all these things. If you select all this TS is a DVD format, and this MPEG-2 is a low resolution. This GIF, MP3. There's so many formats are there you want. If you want an iPhone format also you can do. But the best format for our purpose is MP4. So you select MP4. So now all is done now. So everything is correct. I check again. So now I click here, export. So now the file is getting converted into the format that I want. See this, you can see. Okay, so when you finish creating movie, it will give a sound reminder that the finish action is done. If you don't want that, you can do nothing. So, but you keep a sound, this one, so you can listen to a sound once this is done. So this is the easiest software for all of us. That's what I feel. Once you are master of this, then you can try on so many things. So, but I follow only one software, and I edited a lot of videos, and I'm happy with this. But you can always improve by going into a better softwares than these things. That's all depends on how what system you are using, what graphics your computer has, and how much experience you are, and how much time you can spend with the computer, and what kind of video you are recording. All this matters. So first you master one technique. Once you master the technique, then you go for the other ones. That's what I advise for the juniors, because I took a very lot of time to learn this technique of learning this way, because I sat myself and learned this, because nobody taught me. And I am sure that Dr. Prahalad is the master of all the softwares, and I can't do like Prahalad, because so many softwares, but I am happy with one software that I have learned, and now I am doing only this thing. So it will take another few seconds for the video to get converting. So now I'll show, once the video is converted, I'll show what quality of video that we have now, because it is going and sitting in the on the desktop.
Yeah, there is
so
one
far
question.
Any doubts?
There is one
Hello?
question, but Jay Prakash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, see, this in this free version, does it show its logo in entire video?
No, it doesn't show.
Okay, because Dr. Malcolm Pinto from Mangalore, he says he faced a problem where the software logo comes on the video.
No, it doesn't come.
Okay. So that is one of the issues. Okay.
No, because actually this software, even if you want to buy also, it will be very cheap actually.
Yeah, true. Yeah. See, Dr. Love is asking, Dr. Lamsilak is asking, what to do with the original videos, source videos, because they are large files, so should we delete? But I'll tell you what I'm doing. I will tell you.
See, now I'll tell you something now. See, the original file, I'll show you how much. I'll just in a minute I'll solve both the answer all the questions. Just let me show the video that is imported. Yeah. See, now the video mission is completed. Okay. So now, if you want to see from here, find the target. See, now it has gone to the. See, now it has gone to the desktop. So now I'll click here.
You have to reshare the screen.
Stop share. Player. So now what I have to share?
Share that you are playing through which software, that video? Windows Media Player or what?
Windows Media Player.
You share Windows Media Player.
Oh my God. See, now what you want me to do now? Share screen, huh?
Share screen. Share Windows Media Player.
Now can you see the video now?
Not it. Now it is opening.
Huh?
Yeah. Now it is
opening. Now this is the video that I have edited.
Yeah.
So this is the transition that you have seen here. Okay. You can see the transition, fast transition, you see. See, the quality of the video is amazing.
Yeah. Very good.
Because the original source of the video is HD quality. See, now I have seen that you have seen it. Yeah. See, now this is the video for. So see. So now I put something text I wanted to show you. So that will appear here in between, which I have not typed actually.
Yeah.
See now. So that's it. So this is the video that we have edited for 3 points. See, that is the picture, that is the after surgery.
Yeah.
So now, to answer your question, the original video, is 5. Let me check the file. Open project.
Yeah, you go to desktop now. Share desktop.
Stop share. New share. Desktop. You have seen the desktop now?
Yeah.
USB drive. See now, Bhagyalakshmi. see the original file videos properties. Can you see the properties? It
No,
is
we don't.
4.3 GB. Can you see the
Okay.
property?
No, no, we don't see that.
What you are
Because
seeing
again,
now?
again, you have to share that property screen.
Oh my God. See
Yeah.
now, can you see the videos?
Yeah, we can see the video.
See, each video is lasting for 4 minutes
Yeah.
and one is 500 MB.
Yes, yes, true.
So the
So
entire surgery took place for half an hour. It is
Yeah.
5 GB.
Yeah.
So what you can do if you want to reduce this, if you want to keep this file as original one, you can keep it in the hard disk.
Yeah.
If you want to reduce the file of the original one
No,
also,
he's asking, do you keep
Ah.
those original files, or once you edit, you delete them?
no, I'll keep.
Yeah, that's the point. See,
I'll keep.
I am keeping each and every original video with me, because I don't know when we need them. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
See,
if somebody asks you to show the full video, you should have it.
see,
That's
one
the
more
idea.
thing, Prahlad, I want to tell you.
Hmm.
This is 5 GB is there.
Okay.
If I want to reduce it to 1 GB, I'll select all these files and go to Wondershare Filmora, and you can, without editing, if you give output, that will reduce it by 50%.
Yeah, yeah, that's also true.
But if you do that, the original quality of the video, see the, can you see the quality of the video now?
Yeah, yeah.
See? Can you see the
You have
video?
to reshare the screen.
Oh my God.
You have to reshare the VLC.
Okay,
That is how the Zoom works, Every time.
See, now can you see?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can see.
See, this is the original video. So the quality will not reduce. So that is the advantage of not keeping your original file.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have any other doubts about the Wondershare Filmora, you can.
Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. Thank you very much, Jai Prakash. That was wonderful demonstration. I hope most of our friends, they understood how to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now there is one more thing I wanted to show you during the last class. I forgot to show you. We will go to that now. Okay. So I am going to take over, Jai Prakash. Okay. Thank you very much. That was a great presentation. Okay. So that is one more function I wanted to show you. That is, let me show you what it is. I'm going to add the video from new movie file. I hope you are seeing the screen. So I'm going to add the video from the desktop, canal wall down, and I've added the video. Okay. So I don't want any text on this. So what I'm going to do is home layout. I make a blank layout. So this is there, and I'm going to resize the video to the slide size. Okay. I'm going to resize it. Yeah, resize it. I will show you one more function. Hope you're able to see the screen. Okay, hope you are able to see the screen. Okay, so if I play the video now, it will play. That I've shown you during the last class. Okay, see now I showed you this function that is using, let me bring this control down. Okay, I showed you how to use the bookmark, to show specific areas of the this thing video. Okay, so now I will go here. I will add the bookmark, and see, this is, I want to show here where I'm starting the articotomy. So this is where I'm starting the articotomy. I'm going to pause. Okay, this is where I'm going to start the articotomy. So I will add a bookmark here. So I've added a bookmark here. One more, where I'm starting, where we are reaching. Okay, where we are reaching antrum. So reaching antrum. Okay, reached antrum. So I am going to add another bookmark there. Okay, where I'm starting canal wall down mastectomy, play. Okay, yeah, play. So canal wall down mastectomy is being done here. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to add bookmark. So bookmark can be used for another fantastic use that I wanted to show you. I forgot to show last time. I will show you now. Okay, so I'm going to add some captions. Okay, for you to remember yourself what to tell to the audience, or audience also to see. We can add some special captions here. Okay, so I'm going to add something like a call out option here. Okay, so I'm going to add in the video a call out option. Okay, so this is, I've added this shape. This is like a call out, as if like you have called it out. So I'm going to add some text to it. Okay, text box. I'll use the text box here. So I'm going to click here. So I'm going to type here articotomy being done. Okay, it is not seen, so I want to make the font little bigger. I will keep 24 font, or should I go 28? I will go to 28. Seen better. Okay, this color is okay. I think this color is okay, but I will make it little more bluish. Okay, this color doesn't appear very this thing, so I have pulled a menu here. So I'm going to make it little bluish. Okay, it is seen nicely now. I will add one more shape, that is in the, I'll bring one more shape. So this is, I'll make little rectangle kind of thing. Okay, so I made one more shape here. So I will change the color to something different. I want this color to be different. Okay, let me give the maroon color. Okay, maroon color. This is also a call out. So in this I said reached and drum. I'll put it reached and drum. I will also change the again I will change it to 28 size font size. So I'll make this little smaller. It is taking too much space. Okay, so and here this also will make it little smaller. Okay, yeah, okay, this is here. Then I will use this, so make it longer. I will add one more shape. Okay, one more shape, that is canal wall down mastectomy. I will make this as a square one. Okay, CWD started. Okay, that is, I will type this as CWD canal wall down started. Canal wall CWD canal wall down started. Okay, so again let me give 28 for this also. Font 28 font I'm giving. Okay, let me change color of the box also. What color I'll give? I'll give a green to this. Okay, yeah. So now what I have to do, let them me arrange them little bit so that they see nicely. Okay, here. So I want them to appear and show up when I reach those stages. Okay, those specific stages I want to show them. So how do I do it? I will go to Articotomy. I will use animation. I'm going to teach the animation next class. So I'm going to use animation. Okay, I want this to appear at that particular stage. Okay, when I am doing. So I click appear. Okay, then this also should disappear after, once the articotomy stage is disappeared. I don't want it to stay for long. So I will add exit effects is here in the animation. That was entry. There is one exit option here. So I want this to exit how I want it to, okay, fade away in this. Okay, I say fade. So I've given two functions to this. Okay, one entry, one exit. So once I choose that, I go to, there is something called animation pane here where you can control that animation. So I have clicked animation pane. Okay, so here both uh, functions are here. Okay, canal wall down mastectomy, the articotomy you can see here. Okay, articotomy you can see here. So that is the animation, this thing I've added. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so that effects, I don't want any sound. I want timing when it should appear. Okay, this is on click here there. So I don't want on click. It is with the, it should play. Okay, okay, let it be on click only. On click and trigger when it should play. That is, you play on play. There is an option called on play here. That is the first bookmark. I kept it as first bookmark. Okay, that is what I've done for the articotomy. Okay, so this is fade is there. Where is the appear? There are two effects for this. Okay, this is one is what, there are two functions I've added, but only one is seen. Okay, this is one, this is two. Okay, one is, it is appearing. Okay, this is also on play. One first bookmark. Okay, yeah. Now let us see. We'll play and see what happens. Okay, this I will go to the PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to play the video. This control, I'll take it up. Okay, so I'll play the video. Oh, it is appearing from the beginning only. It shouldn't be appearing from the beginning. Yeah, we'll have to adjust that. Okay, so first is appear. Yeah, appear. Okay, so first is appear. So appear when it should appear on play of the first this thing, the first bookmark. Okay, and the disappear. So appear should be before disappear. I will pull it up. Okay. Yeah. Now appear disappear is there. So I will play now. So I will let me fix for these also. So appear for the second one also, when it should appear, I am putting it. Okay. That is reached anthem. I choose the reached anthem, and when should it appear? On play of second. Okay, second bookmark it should appear. So then this should also disappear now. Okay. Yeah, I have chosen a separate this thing. Okay, swivel. We will swivel it. So reached anthem. This is I'll have to take reached anthem. This is before the disappear. Okay. Yeah, reached anthem. Okay. So this when should it appear? On play 2. Okay, and it should delay for some time. It should not disappear immediately. Reached anthem, it should not, it should delay few seconds, otherwise it will appear and go off. So I will keep it as 2 seconds, and here also for artichotomy I'll keep it 2 seconds. Okay, after some time it should disappear. So then canal wall down mastectomy also, there are many special effects. I will just use one simple effect, canal wall down mastectomy. So that effect also appeared here. Canal wall down started. So again on play, this should play when you reach the third bookmark. Okay, third bookmark, and this should also disappear. When when it should disappear, I will add what should I add of a different. I added swivel, so I will add wipeout for this, another effect. Okay, so canal wall down started. Exit, where is the exit? So canal wall down started. This is the exit. Okay. So this also, it should play when I reach the third bookmark, and it should delay for 2 seconds. Okay. So it should show up and disappear. Okay. So reached anthem, reached anthem. So reached anthem should be before. Yeah, we should keep the proper order. Okay. Yeah, triggers. Then here canal wall down started. Canal wall. Okay. Okay. Now it is. I think it's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll play the video now. Let's see. So I play the video. See now, see those things, those callouts are not seen as of now. So I will jump to nearby where it should be seen. Okay. So now just watch what happens. When I reach that bookmark, oh, sorry, I did something. Okay. So when we reach the bookmark, just observe what happens. This, you can see white spots, those are the bookmarks. See, this appeared, the tachycartomy appeared, and it also disappeared. Okay, so you continue to play. I will jump to the next clip. This is a nice thing, if you think you're going to forget what you want to tell, okay, or you want the audience to see automatically what is coming next. Okay, so this is a nice function to use. Okay, so where we are reaching, it didn't appear, I don't know why. Maybe I made a mistake in marking it out. We'll see, jump to the third one and see what happens. We have to configure properly. So yeah, see now, see the canal wall down started, that appeared. Okay, so like that, this is a special function you can use in your PowerPoint presentation. Okay, this is a very interesting function actually. Okay, okay friends, it's already 8:55. Thank you very much, and give me your feedback. If anything, any questions, anything, do write to me. And go to the website, and at the video junction there is a discussion area, comments area. Any doubts you have, you comment there, so that we can discuss there. Okay, if you have anything, we can clarify those doubts. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, thank you very much. This is my hospital, and this is where I stay in the south central part of Karnataka. Okay, Chitradurga. Thank you very much. Good night. And thank you very much, Amog, and thank you very much. Okay, and Jai Prakash. Thank you very much, Jai Prakash. Okay, how to store the original? See, I have many hard disks. One more thing I do, everything I store on a DVD also. I have thousands of DVDs with me. Okay, it's very important. Yeah, because I'll tell you one thing, all these videos, everything, they are like, a big property. Okay, and you have to take care of them properly. Yeah. Okay, friends, good night. Take care of yourself.